Okay. Education. That's what people want to do, is educate themselves. Myself, people say, educate yourself with the goddamn shirt that I'm wearing. But anyway, I like people to educate me, and that's why I'm wearing this. Idiots come to me and say, oh, support Donald Trump. Yeah, you're an idiot. Okay. Speaking of idiots, beside me. But no, we're not calling nobody idiots, but whatever.
You called me an idiot.
Don't hit me. Anybody,
Charles.
anybody that walks around with this got to be an idiot. Remember when I was arrested, this blowhorn? Imagine a person like me with ADHD with a blowhorn.
I do have a lot to say, and I do have a loud voice.
Trust me.
But when I can't yell and be heard, I use the megaphone. So
you don't need no megaphone, trust me.
So I just want to read what the sign says, because I don't know if you can see what it says because it's backwards. But it says, "What will you tell your grandchildren when they discover you voted their freedom away? Choose freedom, not slavery. No to Bill 11."
Okay.
That's what it says. Now we're done with that.
Bill 11, the states, and you got the pharmaceutical company and the rights. What are you doing? Getting ready to punch me?
No.
Okay, you got attitude. This is the last time that I talked to you. Is it called frustration?
Well, yeah, it's a product of, you know, not being heard over all this time.
I better be polite there. By the way, you like Trump? I better take this off.
I will reserve comment
Okay,
on the
okay.
Trump scenario.
Okay, last time I talked to you was when? You're making me nervous
It was,
again.
I know, May 26th when we did the last interview.
What did you learn? Since
What
then?
did I learn?
Oh, by the way, what are we now? June
June the 18th.
18. Good girl.
So, I to be honest with you, I didn't really learn much because I don't understand the political going-ons of, you know, how they, for lack of a better word, I'm just going to say how they play their games.
But you didn't
because
stay
it
home.
is a game.
You didn't stay home on Facebook. You came to Fredericton.
That's right, because I felt like it was the best way to be heard.
And you used to say you were protesting here, and now how come you're not up front here?
Well, because the best way to engage with the MLAs, which is what we're trying to do, is in the back when they enter the building. But they sort of got biased today because they chose another door, but whatever. I mean, it's not like they don't know what we're here for. But it was just sort of to come today to make a final stand and convince them that this is really about our rights. And what will they tell their grandchildren?
Are you having fun?
No, I would say no. I feel justified that I'm here defending my rights, but it's not fun because it's stressful, because in the end, what is going to be the outcome is going to determine how my life is going to go and proceed from this day forward, because I'm a single mom.
How is it going to proceed?
Well,
are you going to find other things to bitch about, or
no,
what?
No, I'm going to go and enjoy my summer, because last summer I didn't enjoy so much because of this stupid bill.
You're not going to go home and just go on Facebook and bitch and whine?
No, I'm going to, once this is done and it's voted down and we can all celebrate and we're going to have some drinks and some smokes and whatever we do.
You drink?
Absolutely. And then I'm going to disconnect my cell phone. I'm no longer interested in Facebook land. Sorry. And I really don't like that because it sort of disconnects you from the world. But I've had enough of
so you're going to get
Facebook
rid, you're going to get rid of your Facebook?
I'm gonna definitely disconnect.
You're gonna disconnect?
Oh yeah.
And what are you gonna do?
It's ready. It's time.
You look like somebody that's stressed out.
No, I'm not stressed out. I just worried about my future. But if I stay positive and send the good energy today to defeating the bill, bye Shanna. To defeating the bill, my energy, my good energy is going towards the defeat, and I'm just keeping that in mind. Because I've done the best I could to get the word out that it's not about whether you believe in vaccines or not, it's about your right being maintained, a right that we've always had.
People like you that just been created because of Cardi, his attitude, he's a redhead, and Bill 11, usually don't go home and shut up. Usually it's sort of like, oh, this is great, I'm gonna go on something else.
No, you know, I worked on one other issue besides this one that cropped up, and it was a local issue, which is why I told you last time I was dealing with the mayor and stuff like that. So I've dealt with that issue, which affected my community and me.
Which one? Rosse?
Rosse. Yeah. And then this issue came up this time last year, which affected me. So yes, it might be hypocritical to say that I only get involved with issues that affect me, but ultimately that's what happens to us all.
Yeah.
Is that we're not concerned unless it affects us. But what people, sorry, I don't mean to interrupt. But what people don't realize is that this bill, whether you believe in vaccines or not, it affects you because it's taking away 100% of New Brunswick's freedom to choose. Not mine, not yours, but 100% of people will be affected by this bill.
Calm down, calm down, calm down. And you a little bit too, not only you, the rest of the bunch a little bit. You people can't shut up. When you get the point, document this and that, and then document that. Do you give the other side the chance to breathe?
Well, I mean, what do you think when you see Dominic in there stuttering and teeter-tottering around the questions? Is that not frustrating? It frustrates me. What I want to do is go in there and say, I got the answers that he doesn't think he knows. I got them. But then please let me speak.
But then you get elected as a politician, and then you only got the chance to respond to him, and you could only talk for 1 minute. Can you do that? Talk for only 1 minute?
Well, that's why
I survived this so far. I'm not even getting a
That's why I'm not a politician, because I'm not into that. My mind doesn't work that way. I'm a straight shooter.
Oh yes.
And so I would never be able to
calm down.
Roll in those circles. We'll say.
Smoke marijuana. You calm down. Take your
well, you already outed me last time for that.
Yeah. Calm down.
Yeah, I thought you were trying to discredit me, but really, you were just trying to introduce that we're all just human beings.
Yes, and
which we are.
I'm trying to help you.
Absolutely.
To shut the hell up and listen to other people. Don't hit me. So the bottom line here is you're not going to jump into enjoy this so much that you're not going to jump into another issue. Are you going to be a politician?
Let me just say this. If my...
Send me a friend request.
If my fellow New Brunswickers
this is
need my support for their rights violating
forward
issues
and be your candidate.
No, I won't be a candidate. I will be there with them with their signs shouting for freedom.
Here we go with the freedom again.
Because we have to show solidarity as human beings, not about whether you believe in vaccines or not about whether you think the cops are good or bad,
that's my territory.
Or whether you think that we are experiencing racism. We just need to unite. Unite. There's power in unity, people.
So we haven't heard the end of you.
Pardon me?
We haven't heard the end of you. You are going to come back.
I'm not interested in that, but I will support my fellow New Brunswickers if they need me to come here and be a body to stand on the legislature and say, we're not going to take it, we'll come. But I'm not going, there's no issues that are requiring my attention. What
did you learn here?
Right now.
Did you learn that all politicians are both the same?
Yeah, I learned that you can't sit down and send them emails and expect them to
reply,
even acknowledge what you're saying.
Email, what you say?
That's why I've been here several days waiting for them to enter the building so that I could give handouts of the reasoning and the proof that Dominic says he doesn't have. Like, for instance, Dominic said
Dominic
said he didn't know how many exemptions exist in New Brunswick for school students.
I'm talking about you. What did you learn? Can you get Dominic
I learned that Dominic Carty is full of shit.
Dominic,
how about
that's
that?
all I hear. Okay, so what did you learn besides Dominic? Did you learn about all politicians are all the same?
Well, yeah. I learned that in order to get your voice heard, you must present yourself face to face with a megaphone.
With a megaphone. And you don't need no megaphone.
Not usually, but I'm really dry right now, so.